Aloha guys, welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here. Well, I thought I would do another Disney World tips and tricks video for you guys. Actually, it's gonna be a top 20. Are you guys ready? So in my previous videos, I'm always talking about things you can do to kill time. That is things you can do in between, say, rides or Genie Plus pastimes, or you're waiting around because your dining's starting soon, or maybe it's just hot out, you need something to do indoors. Maybe the kids are driving you crazy and you need things to just let them go and explore. Sometimes we just don't want to wait in line after line after line after line, right? Does that make sense? So I actually put a list together of my top 20 things I like to do to kill time. These are things that have very little wait, very minimal wait. So if I'm waiting for a Genie Plus and I'm like, okay, I got 45 minutes, there's no lines I can really get in, let's do something. Let's kill some time. Rather than just sitting at the curb and, twiddling your thumbs, why don't you go do a Disney experience or attraction? So I actually have my top 5 things at each park, making 20 things you can do while you're just kind of waiting around. You're trying to find something to do before you do the next big thing. And I will say that some of these things are not small things. Some of these things we actually have top on our list. They just happen to have a low weight. So if you're looking for something to do that has a low weight, this is the video for you. This is especially helpful for right now during spring break and as we get into busy season. Knowing where these things are and what you can do so you're not just hanging about will be beneficial. Are you guys ready? Again, this is my top 20, and this is outside of the obvious, which is go eat something and go shopping, right? This is outside of grabbing the Dole Whip and go shopping for souvenirs. You ready? Yeah? And by the way, my kids helped me put this together, so it's definitely kid friendly. So in no particular order, as usual, we're gonna start with Magic Kingdom, my top 5 things. The first one is to do the Liberty Square river boat, known as the Liberty Bell. I think a lot of people just walk past it because it's not like a go-to attraction. But if you're trying to kill time and you're in that area, why not go explore the Liberty Bell? There's hardly ever any wait. That boat carries so many passengers that almost always everyone will get on board. So what is the Liberty Bell? Well, she goes and tours the rivers of America. You can actually find her in Liberty Square, so somewhere between, say, the Haunted Mansion and Big Thunder Railroad. And you just tour the rivers of America. So there's little animatronic things to look at. You can kind of see, some ride stuff there. It's just a scenic tour. Like I said, it's not a must do, but if you need something to do, right, to get the kids doing something, the Liberty Bell is absolutely perfect. I will note that she's got a few decks that you can go and, view the scenery on. Some of them can be very hot, like the heat is beating on you. If you want a seat on the Liberty Bell, yeah, you got to be the first one in line because there's not that very many seats, but you can absolutely hang out on the edge and just take in all the wonder that is Magic Kingdom. So yes, go explore the Liberty Bell. Number 2 is to do the indoor shows. This is absolutely perfect when it's too hot outside and you just need to cool off, right? Air conditioning. It's also great when you're just tired of waiting in line. Like, I just waited in line. I just need to do something. Magic Kingdom has several indoor shows that really don't have a long wait. Like, people don't really pay attention to them. So the first one here is going to be the Hall of Presidents. I will warn you, this can be boring for some kiddos, but you will see all the presidents featured in the Hall of Presidents. And yes, it's very pro-America, a little bit about, how America was built and how people became president and all that kind of stuff, right? History, but air conditioning, and there's a seat you get to sit in, so why not? Maybe the kiddos will take a nap. The next one here will be Country Bear Jamboree. Now, Country Bear Jamboree is currently getting refurbished, but when it comes back into operation, 100% air conditioning and a seat, and you just may get entertained. And of course, my favorite indoor show is the Tiki Room. Note the Tiki Room is rather quick, but if you're in the Adventureland area, yeah, it's a good way to kind of just take a break from the heat a little bit. Maybe you're just trying to kill 20 minutes. Tiki Room is perfect. Especially love Tiki Room because it's something Walt himself really wanted to do, and it actually took the Imagineers quite a bit of time to figure out how to bring those birdies to life the way Walt wanted. So absolutely love the Tiki Room. So yes, don't forget about those indoor shows as a way to kill time, right? Number 3 here is to do the Pirate's Adventure. Now, I recently showcased this in my Magic Kingdom video, and then I talked about it previously in my free video, but Pirate's Adventure is back. It was here before COVID, and then COVID kind of took it away. It's back, and it is 100% something you can do that kills time, right? While you're waiting for something to do the Pirate's Adventure. It happens around Adventureland. You go to a little kiosk booth right next to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, right? You scan your Magic Band in, you pick up a map, you follow the map as it's a scavenger hunt that takes you around Adventureland. So you just do what the little prompts tell you to do, and it's kind of interactive with Jack Sparrow. Yes, absolutely. And there isn't just one map. There's several. So you can do this in one trip, or you can do this in several trips. In fact, it's based on your Magic Band. So maybe mom does all her Magic Bands one trip, and then the kiddos do their Magic Bands all one trip. So you can do it multiple times, but absolutely it's a way to explore, burn off energy, and kill some time. Yes. Okay. Number 4 here is Tom Sawyer's Island. I have featured this several times in my videos. My kids love going to Tom Sawyer's Island. So when it's kind of in the middle of the day and all the ride lines are super duper long, and of course our next Genie Plus isn't for like an hour, what do? Well, we like to go to Tom Sawyer's Island. You actually get to ride a real river raft boat, right? No tracks. You ride the raft over to an actual island featuring crazy things. Let's see, you got caves you can interact with, rockety, rickety bridges. There's a lot of up and down stairs, in through out stuff. It's definitely a kid's playground. I will note that there are a lot of stairs. So if you have issues with stairs, maybe go to Tom Sawyer's Island and just find one of the seats and kind of chill while the kids run crazy. Also, I want to note that some of the caves you go into are pretty narrow. And I'm not that big, but I'm tall. And some of them were even hard for me to squeeze through. So I'm just giving you a heads up, but absolutely love Tom Sawyer's Island to kill time and burn a lot of energy. Number 5 are actually 2 of my favorite things to do at Magic Kingdom, where I'm actually going to call them a must do. So yes, even though they have low weights and even though it's a way to kill time here, they are must-do attractions when you're at Magic Kingdom. The first one is the People Mover, known as, what is it? The Tomorrowland Transit People Mover. It's kind of a ride in the sky, right? It gives you a scenic view of Magic Kingdom, of Tomorrowland. Gives you an absolute fantastic view of the castle, so get your cameras ready because I absolutely love taking my picture from those views. You get some inside views of some rides in Tomorrowland. It's just a nice, calm, all ages, sit back, relax. Not a ton of air conditioning, but you're seated down, you're not standing up, you're not in a long line. Absolutely love the People Mover. The next one here will be Carousel of Progress. This is right next to the People Mover. So often we'll do boom, boom. We'll do them both at the same time, killing 45 minutes worth of time before our next pass. Now, Carousel of Progress is a little old, right? Walt originally created this for the World's Fair. He absolutely loved the Carousel of Progress, and the way we as people have progressed through the times throughout technology. So it is an old ride, yeah. May need a little bit of updating, not a total gut, but maybe just a little bit of sprucing up. But it was absolutely created in Walt's eye. So yes, love doing the Carousel of Progress. It is a constantly moving attraction. So you're never gonna wait any longer than 5 or 10 minutes. The whole show is 20 minutes. You're in a theater, you slowly rotate. put the two things together and you're killing about 30, 45 minutes. I don't know, I've never timed it, but a good amount of time in Tomorrowland doing classic, iconic, must-do attractions. Yes. All right, we're moving on to Epcot. You guys ready? So again, no particular order, right? One here is to explore the World Showcase. So Epcot is created with like two completely different areas. We got the Future World, or whatever they renamed it. That's where the bulk of the rides are. And then we have the World Showcase, where you get to explore different countries. This includes eating, drinking, shopping. Oftentimes there is entertainment and just kind of the view of it all. I often just like walking through the countries and just looking around. Absolutely gorgeous. So yes, exploring the World Showcase is on my list. Now there are things to do within the World Showcase that will also help you kill time. First thing here is the DuckTales World Showcase Adventure. You actually do it on your cell phone on the Play Disney app. It'll have you going to different points throughout the World Showcase, following the prompts and helping rescue some ducktail things there. The other thing you can do are the scavenger hunts. I absolutely love these. These happen at Epcot during the festivals. There are 4 festivals a year, so most likely you're going during one of them, right? You do have to pick up a map. They're $10, and behind it here are stickers. So you have to go throughout the World Showcase and find the corresponding thing and put it on the right spot on the map. You go and you turn in your map and you get a free prize. They do it for all the festivals. So I've got Easter here, I've got winter here, I've got, you know, spring, summer right now here with Spike's Pollination. So they have them throughout the year. Absolutely love them, but they're a great way to kind of explore the World Showcase. And again, you're killing time, you're burning energy, you're waiting until that next thing to do, and you don't have to do it at all one time, right? If you're going to Epcot a few times during your trip, do a little bit one day and a little bit another day, or be like my kids and be obsessed with the whole thing and you're trying to get it all done within a couple of hours. Either way, again, a great way to kill time. The other thing here at Epcot is the Sea Base Aquarium. A lot of people do not realize there is a full-blown aquarium inside Epcot. So when you go and ride the Nemo ride, at the very end, when you exit the Nemo ride, you're in the aquarium. Yes, I'm talking dolphins, manatees, sharks, 100-year-old turtles, and lots of fishies. So it's an absolutely great place to do when you have bad weather, when you're tired of the crowds, when you need some air conditioning, or you just want to check out some fishies, right? And of course, within the Sea Base Aquarium, they do have these little booklets for kiddos or whoever, and you can actually do a scavenger hunt with Dory. So again, great way to kill time, but also you're learning and you're exploring, and who doesn't like looking at some cute fishies? I will note, as a vegan, the aquarium bothers me a little bit, but it helps me knowing that those manatees and dolphins have been rescued and they are getting excellent care via Disney. So that makes me feel a lot better. In fact, you can see some of these featured animals on the Disney Plus Animal Kingdom show. So yes, absolutely love looking at those animals, especially the manatees, now that I know their backstories. Number 3 here is, yeah, one of my favorite things to do at Epcot. In fact, I'm gonna call it a must do. Are you ready? And that is the Grand Fiesta Tour at Epcot in the Mexican Pavilion, featuring the 3 Caballeros and Donald Duck. This ride is simple. Very, very simple. It does feature Donald Duck, and you can't get Donald Duck in pretty much any other ride anywhere. It's usually got a low wait. It's indoors. You actually have to walk inside the pyramid, you know, the Chichen Itza pyramid in the Mexican Pavilion. You actually have to go inside, instantly air conditioning, right? You can have a margarita, eat some nachos, go on a ride, do some shopping. You're killing time. You're out of the sun and you're enjoying yourself. I have been riding this ride for years, since I was little, and I do it every single trip. It is a must do for me. It is simple, it is sweet, it gets the job done, and it's Donald Duck, so why not give it a try? Number 4 here is to see 2 shows actually that happen at Epcot, and they're like film shows. The first one here is called Awesome Planet. Absolutely love doing Awesome Planet. We did it once on a whim. We were bored. We didn't know what to do. It was raining out. My kids fell in love with it, and now we do it every time we're in the area. It's a good way to kill time. It's a 10-minute movie about our awesome planet known as Earth. You're gonna find it inside of the land pavilion. So when you walk inside the land pavilion, you're on like the 2nd floor, and a lot of people just walk right past it because it's kind of in the corner. Yeah, take some time if you're trying to kill time and you wanna sit down, get some air conditioning, lay off your feet a little bit, go check out Awesome Planet. The other thing here is the Pixar Film Festival, which is actually in 4D. It's not very popular either. It's right next to Journey into the Imagination with Figment, which is, by the way, also another thing to kill time, although it's not on my list. It's just never very busy. Again, air conditioning, you're seated down, you're entertaining the kiddos. Why not? So yeah, check out Awesome Planet. Check out the Pixar Film Festival, and because I mentioned it, yep, Journey into the Imagination with Figment. Number 5 for me are more movies, but these are the ones inside the World Showcase. So the World Showcase has 2 Circle Vision 360 movies. I will warn you, they make me motion sickness. They are in my motion sickness video, but oftentimes I'll just close my eyes or I won't look at that scene because the film is going around you 360. But like I said, there's 2 of them. The first one is Reflections of China. So you're going to find that in the China Pavilion. And then Canada, Far and Wide. Now Canada has been recently updated. So I haven't seen it since the update because I kind of avoid these, like I said, motion sickness. But they're about 12 minutes long and they have nice little seating areas before you get into the movie. So again, air conditioning, seating, no crowds, no waits, you're killing time. So those are my top 5, or actually I kind of added 6 in there. Things to do at Epcot. We're gonna move on, you ready? Animal Kingdom. Now I talk about this one a lot. This was also in my free video, and that is to become a wilderness explorer. Now this one's not gonna keep you out of the sun. This is outside. But it's a great thing to do while you're waiting around, while you're waiting for your next Genie Plus, you're waiting for your dining reservation. Perhaps someone went to the bathroom and they wanted to go shopping, they're doing something else. You're in the area, yeah, go do Wilderness Explorers. So when you walk into the entrance of Animal Kingdom, you wanna pick up a handbook. Then there's several little kiosk areas throughout Animal Kingdom where you'll go and learn and explore about the environment, conservation, the animals, whatever. You talk to a cast member, you earn a badge, you get all of your badges, you figure it all out, and you officially become a wilderness explorer. It is geared towards children, but anyone can do it. I've done it all by myself before. Yes, I am 100% a wilderness explorer, but yes, this is something to pick up when you enter Animal Kingdom and do what you can. Do it all, do just a couple. It doesn't matter. Again, it's another way to kill time over at Animal Kingdom. Number 2 here is to go see the animals. Absolutely, you don't have to do all the animals, but when you're in the area, go check out the animal trails or the animal treks. Yes, you can do Gorilla Falls and check out the gorillas. You can do the Maharaja Jungle Trek and check out, what is that, bats and birds and tigers. It all will be on the app or the park map. And you don't have, like I said, you don't have to do them all, but if you're in the area, you're like at Mount Everest and the line is so long and it's not time for your Genie Plus yet, go check out some animals in the area. Absolutely. See the animals, enjoy the animals, and be entertained, right, while you're waiting for your next ride. And number 3 here is something, we call it a must do. It is something we do every single trip. My kids love it. And that is to do the Wildlife Express train. Yes, it's an actual train. If you love trains, if you have kiddos who love trains, this is the perfect thing to do. It's right next to Kilimanjaro Safaris. So maybe you have a pass for Kilimanjaro Safaris, but the pass isn't for like 45 minutes. You're trying to kill some time. Go ride the Wilderness Express train. Again, it's an actual train. You're seated down. You've got some scenery, right? Some back views of the animal care areas. Yep. And then it's going to drop you off at Rafiki's Planet Watch. Inside Rafiki's Planet Watch is a petting zoo. Yep. So the affection section is what it's called. You go inside and you can actually watch animals get checkups. Yes, medical procedures. Maybe their teeth are getting cleaned. Maybe they're having surgery. This is the part my kids love. My kids love some form of education. They love medical stuff. They absolutely love watching these animals get their checkups. And then while you're in there, yeah, you can learn how to draw from a Disney animator if you want to, and all those things happen within Rafiki's Planet Watch, but you go on the train to get there. And then when you're done, you take the train back. These are areas not everyone talks about. Therefore, they are never busy, never busy. Sometimes there's a line for the train because people hear train and whatever, but it's not usually busy inside Rafiki's Planet Watch. So it's a good way to get away from the crowds. Air conditioning once you're inside the conservation station building, right? Plus, you're riding a train, yes. Number 4 here at Animal Kingdom is something we recently did and featured in a video, and that was exploring the Tree of Life. Most people enter Animal Kingdom and they see the big tree, right? The Tree of Life. They take their iconic family photo and then they move on, not realizing that the tree is actually created with hand-carved animals. Over 325 hand-carved animals create the trunk of the tree. It is absolutely beautiful, and something we love to do to kill time, right? In between Genie Plus passes is taking the trail to the tree and just walking around and finding, look, an elephant, a turtle. They had a rabbit. It's absolutely amazing. Take the time and explore the tree and all the artistry and craftsmanship that was used and created to make the beautiful Tree of Life. So absolutely, you just need something to do. Go explore and enjoy the Tree of Life. Now, number 5 here is definitely something I do every single trip, and maybe other people aren't as excited by it. But if you have watched my videos for a while, you will know that my absolute favorite character and thing to do at Animal Kingdom is, who can guess it? That is chasing Kevin. Kevin is my favorite. She is adorable. She hangs out somewhere between the Tree of Life area, the Discovery area, kind of near Dinosaur USA, and she kind of just roams and walks about. She doesn't have set times or a set meet and greet place, but she walks around. You find her, you stand in front of her, you ask her for a photo, and you do a quick photo. Meanwhile, she's doing all sorts of crazy stuff. She's fishing with her mouth. She's squawking like a birdie. One time we caught her and she was dancing with her little flip, like her little wings. Kevin's just adorable. She's the most beautiful mama, and I would absolutely love to see her babies. Disney, Kevin needs to be walking about with her babies. I will note that the last time I was there, I tried to offer her chocolate and she totally freaked out. The cast members told me that she has recently discovered chocolate is unhealthy. So apparently chocolate is no longer Kevin's go-to treat. Either way, I will absolutely kill time. Yep, because I'm crazy. Chasing Kevin. My kids, it drives them crazy. I will literally see Kevin and they're like, okay, there goes mom for 20 minutes. We don't know where mom went, but she's wherever Kevin is. Yep, that's me. Will absolutely do it. My favorite thing to do. But yep, those are my 5 things at Animal Kingdom. The other things, you can just go and explore Pandora, right? The world of Avatar. Those kind of things can definitely happen, but if you're looking for, set things to kind of do, those are what we like to do at Animal Kingdom. So the last one here is Hollywood Studios. So number 1 on my list, because I'm a Star Wars fan, absolutely, is exploring Batuu, right? Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. When this first opened and I was there opening day, I cried. I absolutely cried. It's like walking into a Star Wars movie set. Things are happening around you, and it's just, for a Star Wars fan, yes, it is. 100% enjoyable. So I love exploring Batu. What can you do in there, right? So you can go shopping. You can explore characters. Characters don't have a meet and greet time in Batu. They just show up. So you can meet anywhere between the Mandalorian, right, and the child, Grogu. You could meet Rey and Stormtroopers and Chewbacca. Sometimes even Kylo Ren are kind of just walking about. You never know who you're gonna see. There's shops in there, Star Wars themed shops. You can get Star Wars themed food, including popcorn. There's a bunch of ships about that were featured in the film, so absolutely some great photo opportunities. But I like to just walk and sit and enjoy and just feel like I am in a Star Wars movie, right? We're on the planet of Batu, so absolutely love exploring Batu. Number 2 here is Muppets Vision 3D. This is an indoor show, so yes, air conditioning, seated down, but it's the Muppets. And the longest you wait is for the next show to cycle through. So what is that, 15 minutes? It has 0 wait. You can always do it. So if we're in the area and we're trying to kill time between, say, Star Tours or one of the Star Wars rides, we absolutely will do Muppets 3D. Or sometimes I need some place to sit after riding Rise the Resistance because, you know, the drop gets me. I need to sit down and chill for a little bit. I'll go do Muppets 3D before I can gather myself up to do another ride. Absolutely love a Muppets 3D Vision. Never a wait, you're seated down, air conditioning, do it. Number 3 is Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen is kind of hidden in the corner. Not a lot of people know about it. Not a lot of people do it. Therefore, it always has really, really low wait. So it's sort of in the front of the park as you're headed towards Tower of Terror, right? And then you turn to Rock and Roller Coaster. If you keep going, you're gonna have Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Yes, this is 100% geared towards kids, but it's air conditioning and seats. So if you're waiting for your Tower of Terror pass or whatever, absolutely go do Lightning McQueen. You sit, you enjoy, whatever. Like I said, 100% designed for kiddos, but that doesn't mean adults can't sit and enjoy as well. Number 4 here is something I love to do, but I don't really do it every trip, unfortunately, but that is Walt Disney Presents. You are going to see this on your way to Toy Story Land, right? And it is in this little building. It's got like a little theater, kind of movie theater sign that says Walt Disney Presents. Nobody goes in there. But it's absolutely awesome because you get a history of not only Walt Disney, but the theme parks and the cruise ships. You kind of get like a walking life museum-like atmosphere of Walt's life, and you get to see rare artifacts and, you know, models and things they created before Walt built Disneyland or before Epcot was built. Or I remember when the Galactic Star Cruiser was here, they had a whole Galactic Star Cruiser area. And then when the Disney Wish came out, they had a whole Disney Wish ship, you know, like model to see. It's amazing, and it changes, right? So it's not the same every single time you go. So if you're looking to kill a few minutes or you just want air conditioning, you want to get away from the crowds, you want a quiet place, Walt Disney Presents is perfect. And I have been known to tear up a little bit. It gives me the happy thoughts, right? And then at the end of Walt Disney Presents, after you're looking at all the models and the artifacts, right, they actually have the movie in there, One Man's Dream. So again, air conditioning, you're seated down, you're watching a movie about Walt. It's about 15 minutes. So if it takes you 15 minutes to look through the artifacts and 15 minutes to watch the show, that's 30 minutes of your time. So anywhere between 30 and 45 minutes, that's what Walt Disney Presents can take up for you. They also usually have a character in there for a character meet and greet if you are interested. But yes, get away from the sunshine, the crowds, you want some air conditioning, you want a little Walt, you know, inspiration, absolutely Walt Disney Presents. Number 5 here is Bounty Hunters. Now I didn't include this when I talked about Star Wars because it's a little bit different, but the Bounty Hunters is like a scavenger hunt thing similar to the DuckTales. You do it on your app, on your phone, on the Play Disney app, and your Magic Band Plus. And you basically go throughout Batuu and Galaxy's Edge, kind of bounty hunting some Star Wars characters, right? And you have to keep going back and finding out who your bounty is and all that stuff. Definitely something to do while you're killing time, while you're waiting for your Falcon Pass, your Rise the Resistance Pass, right? So definitely it helps you explore Batuu. Again, this is created for all ages. Kiddos can definitely just run amok and get crazy, but there's some adults that will do it too. But absolutely don't forget about bounty hunters. Now I do have a bonus for Hollywood Studios because there's a few things that we will also do to kill time, because usually they don't have a long wait. Now they're not guaranteed to always have a short wait, again, season depending. But while we're killing time, we always like to look at the app and double check Frozen. Frozen is a giant theater show with lots of seats. Odds are you can quickly sneak in and watch Frozen as well. Again, holiday season may be a little difficult. The Indiana Jones stage show, also lots of seats in that theater. So oftentimes we can squeeze in an indie show. We might not get front row, but at least we're seated down and we're taking a break from all the crowds, right? Also, the Beauty and the Beast stage show also doesn't usually have a long wait. Again, if you're late to the show, you might not get the best spot, but if you're looking for a place to just sit and enjoy, definitely check out Beauty and the Beast. And then if you really want to kill some more time, don't forget to check out Star Wars Launch Bay. It is over there in the animation courtyard, kind of in the corner. They usually have some character meet and greets back there, like Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, sometimes Chewie, BB-8. And as you walk back there, you'll see artifacts and models and pictures and things regarding Star Wars, the films, the cartoons, the movies, the whatever. So these are great ways to also kind of kill time while you're at Hollywood Studios. But did you guys enjoy the video? Let me know in the comments. These are the things that my family likes to do. There are multiple ways to kind of kill time while you're at the theme parks, or there's multiple things to do when you're looking for low waits, low crowds, you want to get away from the sun or all the people, right? These are just our go-tos, and a lot of them people don't talk about it, right? When other people make YouTube videos, they're not making videos featuring Lightning McQueen and Muppets 3D Vision, right? They're showing you videos on the big stuff. These are the little things that we like to squeeze into our vacation to kind of take up time, because not everything is about roller coasters and crazy thrill rides. Sometimes you need to do the little classic things to kind of fill in the gaps, if that makes sense. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments as always. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If the subscribe button is red, please click it, turn it gray, hit the bell icon for notifications. Like this video, pretty please, comment, and of course share. You've got family and friends headed to Disney World, share my content with them so that we can help as many people as possible. But I'm curious, what are other things you like to do to so-called kill time while you're at the theme parks? Outside of shopping and eating, right? What are other things your family likes to do that doesn't have a large wait, doesn't have a huge crowd, and you like to kind of sneak it in while waiting for something else? Let me know in the comments. But as always, guys, mahalo for watching. Nina, out. Bye, guys.